Hello, everybody. So, this is Micah, the Prophet of Kinzua, and as promised on the podcast that we aired on January 22nd, 2024, I did mention that I will be coming back to illustrate how to complete the beneficial ownership information, which is a required form. So, I'm on the website fincin.gov. You can see here in the web browser where we are. And so, I talked about it in theory because this just rolls out as a requirement this January, January 1st. So I talked about it in theory, but I wanted to do this live. I have not even done this before getting on here and recording me doing at least one of my companies. But the main reason why I'm doing it live is hopefully to illustrate how simple it is. Okay. I know a lot of people or a lot of firms are charging to do this around $100, which I think is fair if you don't want to do it and you want to hire someone to do it. But I do specialize in working with the startup and small businesses. And believe it or not, $99 can go a long way in the world of ad spend. I've got clients that have spent $40 on ad spend and have gotten qualified leads that, have paid, really good invoice amounts. So the that podcast, take a look at that. We go over who qualifies and all of that. Assuming you already know that you qualify, now we're ready to file. But the other thing I want to mention as I was going through this, I see here they have these questions here. Definitely look at these if you qualify for an exemption. I'll tell you really quickly. Most of the companies, and this is not advice. This is just my viewpoint on what I've read. Please consult your advisor for the advice or make an appointment with us for some detailed advice. Okay, there's so many of you out there that are going to be possibly looking for this information. There's not a cookie cutter way. There are about 23 exemptions. From what I can tell, the exemptions are for large corporations, nonprofits, things like that. This looks like it's really something for the small guy in my opinion, from what I can see. So if you have an LLC and you're not a big corporation, a nonprofit, anything like that, 9 times out of 10, this is going to be for you. And if your company was filed, or if your articles of incorporation were filed before January 24, we have to do it by January 2025. If you've just incorporated this year, you've got 90 days to get it done. Okay. But I saw this. I did not talk about this in the podcast. So I wanted to really quickly talk about this FinCEN ID because my question was, well, what in the devil is it? So here's the government. We gotta calibrate our understanding as to who this is talking. Okay, the government is saying you don't have to sign up for the FinCEN ID. And then I'm thinking, with an 18-year career in this space with working with the IRS, if they're trying, number one, I don't feel comfortable with this at all. Let's just get that out there because I feel like something else is brewing. But what are you going to do? All we can do is keep our eyes peeled. And as soon as we see the BS in all of this, then we do what's appropriate to do based on what's available to us. That being said, the so I'm not comfortable with it. But I don't have an army. The FinCEN ID supposedly is to make life easy when you're filling out documents. And I know I've got a few LLCs in my business portfolio. So anytime the government is telling you they're going to save you time on doing something, I am going to believe them. Okay. And then, like I said, when I smell a rat, we'll deal with the rat when we smell it. So I did do this, all right, and basically you just use your you're supposed to just put in all of your detailed information one time, get the ID, and then every subsequent filing or dealing with this body, you won't need all of that forensic level detail. And all it was my name, my address, things like that. So this is how that page looks. Okay, I just did this literally maybe like 30 minutes ago. And here's my FinCEN ID. You can download this, and I filed this with my other EIN. And then I'm just going to go ahead and hit copy because I might need that. Okay, so that's that. Now, File. Here we go, y'all. Real time. File a report. Now, we'll say this, whenever you're getting ready to do anything, any type of filing or reporting with the government, it's a good idea to always have your EIN for that business and the date that you incorporated. Those are things that you are not readily going to remember most times, although some people do impress me and they do remember those things. But, just have it written down, just in case, because you may know the month and the year your business was incorporated, but as for the actual date. Now, what is this? Okay, they have a bank secrecy. Nope, that's not what we're doing today. Today, we are doing get started with the beneficial ownership information. Okay, file the beneficial, select the filing method. Okay, file a PDF. File a PDF, or I can file online. Why would I be dealing with the PDF? We're going to file this online. You are entering, okay, y'all. Filing information, this is my initial report. And you know what? While I'm doing this, I would suspect that it's a good idea to file articles of dissolution for any LLCs that you have just walked away from in the old days. And when I say the old days, I'm talking about from the time that incorporations were a thing in this country up into January 1st, 2024. Okay? In the old days, if you didn't work with the business, like the tacky, raggedy way to do it, would just walk away. You've always been required to file articles of dissolution, but there's just never been any backlash that most people, and I'm just telling you what I've seen in 18 years of being an accountant, most businesses just walk away from it. All right, that's never a good idea. But if that's you, again, I'm being real practical because I know who my demographic is, and it is startup and small businesses. So this might be just time to clean up our act. Okay, this is an initial report. All right, it's going to be today. What is this? Okay, Privacy Act. Request to receive. I have that. What is this, y'all? Request to receive FinCEN ID, foreign pooled investment. I actually don't know what that is, so we're going to skip that and see if it yells at us. Oh, you know what? There's no red up here, so I don't think we need that. But I already have this. All right, so I'm doing this for one of my. Which one? I'm going to do it on Good Steward. Alternate name. Okay. Add alternate name. Nope, don't have that. Oh, look at that. See? Didn't I promise y'all? So they want my EIN. Okay, they didn't ask me for the year, but that's cool. Must be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 characters. This little dash would be a character that we don't need. All right, y'all. Select country. If foreign. Okay, look at that, y'all. See, you got to read. Because I'm like, why it ain't working? Because it ain't a foreign tax ID. Okay, country jurisdiction of formation. I did this in Maryland. Oh, country. Oh, country or jurisdiction. It was the United States of America. As for the state, it was Maryland. How do y'all want to do that? You want me to spell it? Okay. Tribal jurisdiction. Okay, no tribe. Address. Okay, y'all, I got to do all of that, and I done just filled out this ID thing. When does that come in? Anyway, all right. Let me. Oh, all this darn typing. Owings Mills, U.S. or U.S. territory, U.S. I'm going to be a little bit annoyed if I have to do this for all of my LLCs after I just sat here and did this ID situation. Existing reporting company. Check if existing reporting company. If existing reporting. Oh, okay, y'all. So what this is saying is this an existing? It is existing. I've had this company for a little bit. So it is existing. Okay, attention. When existing reporting company is indicating all company applicant fields will be cleared. Well, maybe it's not existing because you better not clear out nothing. When existing reporting company is indicating all company, we ain't playing that. No, it ain't existing because I don't really know if I knew what that meant. Check if existing reporting company as of, again, we're going to say, no, we're going to figure this out, y'all. We'll be doing this real time. Add company applicant information. Oh, look, here we are. Oh, that's where they get into my name, blah, blah, blah. Okay, gotcha. So remember, I copied that. So now I'm going to paste. There we go. And you still want my last name. Oh, they don't, because I just put that in. Okay, let's do next. Parent or guardian information. All right, no, but that's good to know because I'm sure some children out here with businesses. Beneficial owner number one. What? Okay, beneficial owner information. Beneficial owner FinCEN ID. What did I just do? Let's go previous. I just put an ID in, didn't I? Company applicant number one. Company applicant FinCEN ID. What was this? FinCEN ID. Company applicant FinCEN ID. Boom. Now what you want? Company applicant, beneficial owner. Okay, need help. Reporting companies may provide a FinCEN identifier for beneficial owners instead of island. Mm, y'all about to get that again because I don't know what y'all saying. Holla at me. It's not an exempt entity. Legal name, date of birth, individual's last name or intent. And now we're back to this after I hit next. Okay, last name. We're gonna look at the summary page and make sure everything. Okay. I certify. Yep, that's me. Boom. I am a human. The devil is this? Click on the thumbnail identical as the background. Where my coffee, Jesus? Click on the thumbnail identical as the back coffee. Oh, I was looking for my coffee because I was getting annoyed, and then they ended up putting the picture of coffee on it. Submit this thing and get on with my life. Submission, processing, filing successful. Okay. I mean, I wish you would try to come lock me up and fine me $500. I mean, that's pretty much it, y'all. So it's a little choppy because I was trying to figure, but I knew it was going to be simple. There were some things I kind of read through. So once I did this was the only area I was kind of like, what? The FinCEN ID. It's one ID, and I did it for Good Steward Enterprises. I'm gonna do another video, and I'm gonna say multiple companies just to see how that looks. But let me download transcript. Let me print this page first. I don't know what the transcript gonna give. I do not play with nobody connected to the IR or the S. Um, so this is gonna be for, okay. Okay, yep. So I'll stop this because I don't want this to be super duper long. What is this download transcript? What does that give me? Oh, it gives me. This is so much more beautiful. See, I didn't know what it was going to give me, so let's go ahead and I'd rather have this on file. Um, BR, okay, and we'll say transcript. Oh, this is desktop. Okay, okay, all right. So now where we at? That's it. So I think we can stop the video now.